All right, welcome back everybody. Today we're doing another shave review. Got a new one just released from Zingari Man. It's called the Gent. So definitely a different scent they're going with here as opposed to their other scent profiles. This one is very, very forward on, what's that tree? Eucalyptus. Very, very strong eucalyptus scent with like a musky, woodsy, maybe a little bit of spice. Let's see, Zingari Man always puts this stuff on the front here. It says citrus, herbs, and musk. I can smell the musk. Herbs, not so much. Citrus, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but very very strong scent of I should just said it, that tree. Eucalyptus, that's it, eucalyptus. It smells good. Okay, not what I'm used to. So we'll see. Zingari Man does make some good stuff. So I know it's going to perform just fine. That's not their vegan line. I wasn't too pressed with their vegan line. Yeah, it's just their standard blend. The vegan line from the Coconut Nanas, it was okay, but I prefer the regular blend. This is what the soap looks like. Sorry, the lights in here are a little bright, kind of reflecting off it. Anyway, so I'm just going to do a dirty lather real quick. Get the brush loaded up here. So, very good lather. Always is super easy to lather, or to create a lather, I should say. Yeah, I'm curious if I'm going to like this one or not. Kind of on the fence of the scent. It's not bad scent. It's just, yeah, very strong. You got to be a eucalyptus fan to want to really go for this guy, I would say. Nothing wrong with eucalyptus, but I don't really see myself. It's not bad. It's got a clean scent to it, but very, very forward on the eucalyptus scent. Yeah. Again, it's not bad. It's just different. Something I'm not used to, and that's again why I ordered it. If you look on Zingari's website, they go through talking about how you're picking yourself inside of a old barbershop. I'm not getting any of that, to be honest. And more smells like I'm out in the wilderness, surrounded by eucalyptus trees. Yeah. Anyways, got the brush loaded up fairly good enough. It's about as good as I get to look like when I do a dirty lather, unless I want to go for the lathering bowl, which I don't really care to do most of the time because then I got to clean it. So in a previous video, I'm going to give this tonic shave another shot. I'm very familiar with how Zingari Man's soap lines are supposed to feel. Going to be using the Edwin Jagger with a fresh Wilkinson blade. That way I'm familiar with everything besides this guy. So gonna get my face wet here. We'll throw some pre-shave oil on. I think you're still supposed to splash your face first. Doesn't really say, it just says apply pre-shave oil as a first layer to improve the quality of your shave by hydrating. Well, I like to get my face wet. So here we go. And I did a little more research on this. They say you do 2 squirts, so I'm going to do 2. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like I'm putting on anything, but again, I want to try and like it. It had really good ratings and reviews. People oftentimes prefer an oil over a standard pre-shave, I guess lotion, or almost like a soap, like you would find with Pro Rosso and their line. It's different, and it smells nice. It's nice and refreshing. It says unscented. It's definitely not unscented. There's like a clean scent to it. But we'll go ahead and get into it here. Yeah, holy cow. Very, very strong eucalyptus scent. Even more so once you have it on the face. Sometimes the scent profiles do change when you put them on. This is just like hitting you square in the face with eucalyptus. I can smell a little bit more of the citrus and woodsy scents, but holy cow, eucalyptus. And again, it's not bad, but if you're thinking of getting this, you better know that you like eucalyptus, otherwise you will probably not enjoy this soap. You'll enjoy the performance of it because Zingari Man does an excellent job with their soap blend, but the overall scent that you're going to be wearing all day, you may not be into, or you might find it's too much. It's a very strong soap. Excellent performance of the soap. Again, I don't really know if I can tell a difference with the pre-shave oil. I mean, it is slick. I just don't know if it's necessarily helping even more with this natural slickness of the Zingari soap line. Nice and slow. Nice and cleaned up. All right. Not bad at all. As expected from Zingari Man. Gosh, you can see my number one complaint is these things getting clogged up here to where it's actually getting clogged all the way up to the blade there, to where it just starts pushing around. I think it still is cutting, but I mean, even putting full glass underneath the faucet, it's still all jammed up in there. And it's because they got small ports and multiple of them. Yeah, no matter how much I'm going to do it, it's still going to be stuck in there. That could be because I have a little bit more of a thicker lather going on. But again, I like my lathers to be somewhat in between cream cheese and whipped cream. I don't like it to where it's too thin or it's got bubbles in it to where might as well be shaving with nothing on. But also, you don't want it too thick to where you're going to create a drag as you're shaving. So, I'm probably just going to do 2 passes today. I only had about a day and a half's worth of growth when I started this. So nothing too crazy to knock down. Just keep everything nice and clean. Excellent soap. I've always been very pleased with Zingari's soap. I really did like that last soap I used, the Taylor of Old Bond Street. That's the first time I've actually used any soaps from that line, but those guys are like the godfathers of wet shaving. And I will say it was a very comfortable shave. I did like it a lot. Not as sticky or slimy of a soap blend as Zingari Man or Ariana and Evans is, but excellent performance, excellent scent, excellent post shave after everything dried out. Overall, very pleased with it, and I do want to get some more scents from them. So I will say I can still feel the oil when my hands are damp. My skin is pretty darn slick, so I can't really tell the difference, I mean, between, maybe, you know what? I'd say the oil probably sticks around your face better than the Pro Rosso does, just the cream. Because I noticed on my second passes with the cream, I'm gonna hit just those 2 spots. Everything else feels great. With the cream, I noticed on the second pass, at least when I splash my face off like I do, just to kind of keep the soap on a wet base, as a wet platform where I start off with. That way it's all consistent. I do know I do not have that same slick, almost greasy feeling. I was afraid last time when I was using the oil that it was going to create like a film. So when you put it on, like I can tell you, I can feel a film. You can see as I'm going and moving it around, you can see some of the stuff still kind of just there. It's like a film. But as my face dried throughout the day, it didn't feel like I had a film on there. And by film, I mean when you like put lotion on your face, like a heavier lotion or even a sunscreen, that's what I'm talking about as far as a film. So at face value, like right now, yeah, it feels like I just, slathered my face in sunscreen. But later on throughout the day, it didn't feel like that. My skin felt healthy, felt hydrated. So overall, the second time using this, I'll add it to the rotation. I think it's okay. I do think it is helping, especially using a soap and a razor I'm very familiar with and comfortable with. That's why it's important. I did mention in the previous video, it's important to kind of test one thing out at a time. If you're trying a brand new soap line for the first time, it's probably not a good idea to try a brand new razor with a brand new blade, with a brand new soap. You want to have some familiarity so you know what the performance is going to be when you're using, something you're very used to. I've been shaving with Edwin Jagger for a while now. I'm very used to this blade. I know what to expect. I know what it feels like. And I know what very, slick soaps that I gravitate to, what it's supposed to feel like. So when I go through and use, for example, Taylor of Old Bond Street, I should have used that soap with this razor as opposed to the new one I was excited to try, which was the Henson. By the way, fantastic razor, really like it. But just to give it a fair review and a fair shot, that way you kind of know what to expect. It's easier for you to explain the pros and cons of it because you know how all the other tools and equipment is going to react. Anyways, I'm gonna get face washed off, throw the splash on here. I'm expecting it to be a powerhouse of eucalyptus with the splash. Their splashes are not alcohol based, don't burn at all. They hydrate your face really well, it feels great. But this is a strong soap, strong eucalyptus scent. Never drag the towel across your face. can if you're a savage and your skin can take it, but again, I've got sensitive skin. I'd rather not irritate my neck any more than shaving already does. I got over there. Let's give this guy a quick shake. Okay, so it does have witch hazel. Witch hazel, isopropyl jojobate, whatever that is. Anyways, let's get it on. Yeah, it's strong. I like to be pretty generous with my splashes. So if this has witch hazel, you don't feel any burn at all. Holy cow, that is very strong. I will say I don't want to bag on it. The performance is great. It's just, it might not be the scent for me. A lot more citrus when you're with the splash, I'll tell you that. Very citrusy. Like a lemon peel or a, not an orange. It's a citrus scent. Don't know what it is, but it's very citrusy. But again, a eucalyptus is out and up in your face. It's very, very eucalyptus forward. So if you're a fan of the scent of eucalyptus, go for it. I think you'll love the soap. Obviously, you're going to love the soap if you love the scent of eucalyptus on an extreme. The muskiness is nice. I'm not picking up, maybe a little bit of rose actually. Yeah, maybe ever so slightly. Yeah, I think so. I'd have to look at it. I don't like looking at the actual whole profile by logging on their website. You know, I like to get little hints just by looking at the front of the label. They always put it somewhere on the fronts with Zingari Man. It's either up around the edge or it's somewhere along the title. So in here it's saying there's citrus, herbs, and musk. I don't smell any herbs at all. I do get the musk, I get the citrus, get like a very slight floral or rose, and the eucalyptus is a powerhouse. Excellent performing soap. Just don't think I'll be adding it to like a weekly rotation when I'm not doing videos. Just because it's I don't know, eucalyptus smells clean, it smells nice, but it's too much. It's too much in my opinion. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you guys do like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of, and I'll change it accordingly. Anyways, this was, again, Zingari Man, the Gent. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until then, I'll see you next time.